I am back to feature a new Oracle feature by Stacey Demarco. It's called the Elemental Oracle. Stacey Demarco, if you're not familiar with her, she considers herself a pagan witch. On her website, she's called The Modern Witch, and she casts spells, does readings. She's an author, she's spiritual, she has workshops. I think I like her. I'm not really sure. Haven't read any of her books, which I'm thinking about doing just to get a better feel for her, but I do love her Oracle decks. She's done another one that is one of my favorites that I'll be featuring soon, the Halloween Oracle. Ooh, love it. The messages are short and to the point. The illustrator of the deck is somebody called Kinga Britschke. And I want to show you some of the illustrations because they are really pretty. Oh gosh, that ring light is really screwing it up. There we go. But can you see them? Yeah, the illustrations are beautiful. The messages are to the point. They are tailored and geared toward the elements of nature. She's very much into nature and how nature plays a role in our lives. So you have earth, land, air, fire. You have the directions, north, south, east, west. All kinds of natural elements like cave, right? And then all the cards have a word. Like the word for mountain is clarity. And they all come with a little message that is short. So for example, let's look up, this one is called pressure. And the word there is transformation. And I'm just gonna read you what it says from the book about that because it's short. It says, you can view pressure as being negative or you can see it as being a shaper. Find a happy medium where you can benefit and not be disadvantaged. Okay, and then she goes in to talk more about what pressure is, what it means. I don't need to read you that whole thing because it doesn't actually give more guidance, but it goes into talking about those things. Whoops. So here's some more of the cards. Music. So let's say west, fire, volcanoes, dark something, what does that say? Dark matter. Ooh, gravity. Look at that one. There's butterflies holding her up. That's really cool with all the animals. So I do love the illustrations. I like that the messages are short and to the point. I think that these are really great cards for when you're using them for yourself. This is my personal opinion, but when I'm doing readings for someone else and pulling oracle cards, I love to use Colette Baron Reads because her messages are so rich and really descriptive, and I just find that I like them better. But these are great. I use this for myself some days. I'll just pick one, get to the point of the message, meditate, or at least consider what it could be telling me. So yeah, this is Stacey Demarco, the Modern Witch. Actually, that's what she calls herself, but this deck is called the Elemental Oracle. I love how it has that iridescence too. Yeah. So check it out. If you're interested, she has a website. It's called themodernwitch.com, but if you Google her, you'll see all other things. So she's written some books too, like I mentioned, and she holds workshops and retreats, and Zoom calls on what's coming up. I think there's one on goddesses. I'm not sure what's coming up, but you can check it out if you're interested. And she lives in Australia. She's from Australia. There you go. So if you like what you've seen, search up the Elemental Oracle by Stacey Demarco.